once you go out to the market. Not that voice, no. Right. So these expressions are very important, and they are business expressions and idioms that you will hear outside that you really need to be aware of. And let's go directly to the topic. What is the first one? Is cash cow. Cash cow. Anyone knows what this cash cow is?
Yes, it's like the one who supports the project with the financial process.
The cash cow is the most important resource of cash for me, or the winning card. The winning card. So for example, let's say that Mitsubishi has 5 cars. What is the best car in Mitsubishi?
Mitsubishi Pajero.
What is called?
Pajero.
Pajero. Right. I'm not aware of cars, I'm sorry, but let's see. So Mitsubishi Pajero, this is the most selling, or this is the most handsome, or the best car?
The best, but not the best seller.
Okay, what is the best seller?
Seller that is a lot of people buy it.
Yes.
Must be sharp.
Because they're
Shark, right? Okay, so Shark is the most seller, right? The best seller for him, right? So Shark is the
Shark is the best seller.
No, Shark is the
Best seller.
cash cow.
Yes.
Is the cash cow, right?
The winner car.
Yes, but we say cash cow in business, right?
Great.
So this is the first thing to be aware of. Do we have a marker?
No.
Right. We want to write after me. Right. Someone have a pen and paper or on the phone or something. Just I need you guys to have this written so you don't forget it. As at least someone write, and then all of you take it from there. Right?
Right.
So the first one is cash cow. Those are 2 words, cash and cow. That's the normal cow that we know. La vache qui rit. Right. Okay. The second one is KPIs. KPIs. Actually, it's KPI, and we put the S for KPIs, right? It's KPI, and we just put the S for that. For the what? For the what? Huh? Singular or plural? Thank you. Right. Okay. So KPI, that's key performance indicator. Key performance indicator. This is like a system that each and every company puts or set up for them to measure the people's performance in the company. To monitor and to measure. You do 2 things. You monitor and measure. So what is KPIs? That's key performance indicator, right? And we have also KSI, that's so advanced, that's key success indicator. You will study this if you went through like mini MBA or an MBA or something, you will learn about the KSI also beside the KPI, right? That makes sense?
Yeah.
So you set up a system for a company that measure and monitor the people and the assets that you have in the company, right? So for example, if we are having like a grocery store or something, or a bazaar, that we need to pay, or I'm sorry, we need to sell like 3 pieces a day. Someone sold 1 only, so he's achieving 1 out of 3, and then that means that he did sell 33.3% of what he needs to do, then that means that we didn't sell enough. That means. So these things are to measure the performance of someone or some department in the company.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yes.
Right. Anyone knows any business expressions that he would like to share with us?
Market share.
Market share. That's perfect. I was just going to tackle this at the end. That's perfect. Right. Who knows what is the market share?
Me.
Would you like to tell us?
Okay, this would mean what I have in the market of something. So we, for example, if the market of the phones in Egypt is about $1 million,
Okay.
I have my company have 50%.
50%.
This is the
Right.
whole market share.
Well,
What I have
actually,
in mind.
we usually say in the business or in the market, we say, how much do you have of the cake?
Yeah.
So how much do you have of the cake? I got 50% of the market is under my control, or 75% of the market is under my control, right?
Yeah.
That means that I have a bigger and much bigger market share than the others. So I took my share of the market of percentage block. For example, my percentage is 20%, so my market share is 20% of the market, of what is happening in the whole market. It depends on your segmentation. What is segmentation or segment area or a segment that you're working with is the targeted people. The targeted people. So for example, your targeted audience or the people that you're after are the people who are having diabetes. You know what is diabetes?
Yes.
Anyone knows
Diabetes.
what is diabetes
Yeah.
other than him? We say sugar here.
Yeah.
The people who are sick, they have sugar. Here in Egypt, we don't say sugar for sure. It's called diabetes.
Yeah.
Huh? Or
Without
under
sugar.
average of answer.
well, diabetes is the disease itself.
Yes.
The disease that we say here in Egypt, sugar.
sugar.
Yeah.
Basically, Martha sugar. So that's called diabetes, right?
Right.
Okay, perfect. So we are targeting the people who are diabetic and they are above, excuse me, above 45 years old. So this is our segment of people we are choosing, and for example, they are 20 million. I've dealt with, or I've been dealing with 10 million out of them, so my market share is 50%. Concentrate, please. Right, so all good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. What else? Any other? Any other? Huh? What? All right. We will learn what is ETA. Yes. Anyone knows what is ETA? Hmm?
No.
Estimated time for arrival or of arrival. It depends. So estimated time of arrival, this is how long left for you to be here or to do something or to be done with something, right? So for example, my ETA is 5 minutes. So my estimated time for arrival is 5 minutes. So, when are you coming back from France? Actually, my ETA is 5 months. That's too long, right? So we usually prefer to use ETA in shorter periods.
Like minutes.
Yeah, minutes, hours, things like that. We can use it with days and months and years and everything, but we prefer not to. Like, not we, myself, no. I mean, people tend not to use that, right?
Right.
Perfect. Then we go more to other businesses, like call centers, customer services. We've been studying customer service, you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And clients and performance and all of that, right? You remember? You remember complaints and clients and in the beginning. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wake up.
We don't
Okay.
have now assignment.
What is AHT? AHT. What is AHT, please? Anyone knows? No one knows. Right. So it is average handling time. Average
And
handling time. So, for example,
this is the time I need to finish the task.
yes, what is your average handling time when you're talking to customers?
The residence days.
Or, for example, in our field, guys, in the technical field, what is your average handling time when fixing a car, for example? Right? If you're fixing a car, or if you're having a problem with an engine, what is your average handling time? How are you going to handle this engine issue? Or if you're having a client that you're talking to face to face, if you're talking to someone face to face, and this is going like too long, then you're exceeding your average handling time or increasing it. Some companies, they stress on the part of AHT, they say you need to do this in maximum 30 minutes. So your average handling time should be 30 minutes, right? That's the max. So you need to do some in 15, some in 20, some in 25, some in 30. We need to do this. Some calls will be too long, they will go to 45 or to 40. So at the end, you're averaging of 30 minutes. Make sense?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yes.
Right. Branding. What is branding?
Branding.
Yes.
Giving a specific name for the product or
Right.
something.
This is the product in all the world.
Okay. Just don't laugh at me when it comes to that example. Pampers.
Yes, what?
I said don't laugh. Don't even think about it. Right?
Okay.
Don't laugh. I only laugh. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm tired. Do you think so? I'm not a bad person. Well, I'm sure you wouldn't say that. You're sure, right? You're afraid of me, right?
No.
No, don't say that. Right. Okay. So, branding. We are talking about Pampers, for example. We have Baby Joy, we have Moonfix, and we have a lot. Right? Right?
I see that Pampers is a brand.
Yes.
Yes.
We have,
What happened is Pampers forced us all to use her name for the whole product. The same as Gypsy.
Yeah.
We can just go
And
take
Pepsi.
one crunch. We can go take one crunchy crunchy, right?
Right.
And the other one is called draw.
Tiger.
We just tell him, hey, I'm taking one package of chips. Just a second. Just a second. Right. One package or one pack of chips. I'm just telling him, hey, I'm just taking one pack of chips. Right?
Right.
Chips. And he's okay with it. He will not. No, this is not called chipsy. It's called raw. It's called crunchy. No, he wouldn't even care. Right? So Shipsy forced us to use her name for the whole thing. This is what we call branding. You're putting your brand name all over the world as this is the thing. That makes sense?
Yes.
And this to be continued from time to time later on in this term. I'm giving you guys more expressions to use, and I hope that you got benefit out of this. And thank you.
Thank you.